Good afternoon. My topic for presentation is Lata Singh versus State of Uttar Pradesh. Honor killings is a part of Indian society, and families killing each other in the name of caste, in the name of honor, just because their son or their daughter married outside their caste. The case of Lata Singh brings out how, in the name of caste, honor killings are done because people exercise their right of choice, that is, marrying outside their caste. First of all, let us see the facts of the case. In this case, the petitioner is Lata Singh and she is a 27-year-old woman and she is pursuing her master's degree in the Lucknow University. After the death of her parents, she was living with her brother Ajay Pratap Singh. And on 2nd November 2000, the petitioner left her home and married Brahman Gupta at Arya Samaj temple. And out of this marriage, they had a child. On 4th November 2000, the brother of the petitioner lodged a missing report of his sister at the Sarojini Nagar police station. And as a result, the police arrested two of the petitioner's husband's sisters, that is Mamta and Sankita Gupta, along with a cousin and the husband of one of the sisters. And the petitioner also alleged that her brothers were very furious because the petitioner had undergone an intercaste marriage against their consent. And in order to take revenge for this, they visited her matrimonial home and vigorously attacked the family members. The brothers threw away the luggage, furniture, and other things from the house and also locked one of the brothers of the petitioner's husband without any food and water for 5 days. They also threatened to kill the petitioner, her husbands, and their relatives. Lada's brother lodged a false complaint against her in laws about kidnapping his sister, who is not stable. The family of the petitioner's husband was harassed in every possible manner. The family was afraid to visit Lucknow because of the violence of the petitioner's brothers who were living at Lucknow at the time. Petitioners who was helpless approached the Rajasthan Women's Commission, Jaipur, to save her husband and other family members from this harassment on 13th March 2001. The commission recorded her statement and the complaint was forwarded to the Superintendent of Police in Lucknow. The president of the Women's Commission wrote an application to the National Human Rights Commission referring to the same matter, requesting the authorities to intervene. The SHO of Sarojini Nagar Police Station submitted a final report, but the report presented showed no charges against the accused and they were all released on bail on 17th May 2005. Sorry, 2001. On 29th May 2001, the statements of the petitioner were recorded before the court of the learned Chief Judicial Magistrate, and the petitioner stated that her marriage was not under coercion and it was of her free consent. However, on 5/10/2001, the Honorable Magistrate passed the committal order. Petitioner filed a protest petition against the final report by the police, which stated that she was not mentally fit. On medical examination, it was found that the petitioner was not suffering from any ailment. Later, the fast track court of Lucknow issued a non bailable warrant against the accused persons. Agreed by the order of the fast track court, one of the accused presented a petition registered before the Allahabad High Court. The matter was to be adjudicated before the sessions judge. The appeal before the High Court was pending when the petitioner Lata Singh filed a writ petition under Article 32 of the Constitution for quashing the sessions trial under Section 366 and 368 of the IPC and also the trial pending before the First High Court of Lucknow. Now, the issues involved in this case is whether the petition brought under Article 32 of the Constitution seeking an issue of writ of certiorari or mandamus to quash the pending sessions trial under 366 and 368 of Indian Penal Code is maintainable or not. So this is the argument that was presented by the petitioner on behalf petitioner in the court. It was contended that the petitioner is major and is of sound mind, and the petitioner was married to Brahman Gupta with her own free will, and there is no cause of any coercion or force. It was also alleged that the petitioner's brothers lodged false complaint and also attacked the in-laws of the petitioner. The petitioner's brother is furious because the petitioner had undergone an intercaste marriage and he is exercising violence over the petitioner's husband's family. Intercaste marriage is neither wrong nor prohibited by the law of the country. The petitioners alleged due to the apprehension of life and safety for her and her family, she cannot visit Lucknow. The police and the administration also did not take any action against the petitioner's brother, rather arrested the family members of the petitioner's husband on a mere complaint by the brother of the petitioner. To this, the contention of the respondent was that they alleged that the petitioner was not mentally fit and unable to give a valid and therefore was unable to give a valid consent. The husband and his family have instigated the petitioner to marry under force without the respondent's consent. The respondent counsel further contended that in this case, the accused parties were liable under the ambit of sections 366 and 368 of the Indian Penal Code. The accused parties have kidnapped, instigated, and compelled the respondent's sister to marry against her wishes. And the judgment of the case was that the writ petition under Article 32 of the Constitution was maintainable for quashing the sessions trial under sections 366 and 368 of the Indian Penal Code. The court observed that the marriage between the petitioner and Brahman Gupta was valid. The court further observed that everyone has the right to marry and a definite right to choose their life partners under the ambit of Article 21 of the Constitution. This fundamental right of any citizen cannot be violated at the instance of another person. Also, the court quashed the sessions trial proceedings and the matter that was pending before the Fasta Court of Lucknow. Accordingly, the issued warrants against the accused were also quashed. The Honorable Court condemned the practice of honor killing and the caste system as a hindrance to the development of a nation. The court directed the police to ensure safety and required protection to the petitioner, her husband, and all the relatives of the petitioner's husband. The court ordered criminal proceedings to be instituted against the petitioner's brother and others involved in causing violence to the family. Now, an analysis of the case. The Supreme Court has granted Ms. Lata Singh's writ suit, emphasizing the perils of casteism in Indian society and securing her right to marry whoever she chooses whenever she chooses. The conclusion that intercaste unions are not prohibited by the Hindu Marriage Act or other comparable Indian legislations prevents any discussion of the petitioner's union with her spouse. The caste system impedes the nation's growth and division, undermining the economy and encouraging harassment, assault, and honor killings. The court emphasized that everyone has the right to pick their mate, and it is not against law to marry someone who is outside their own caste. The Lata Singh versus State of Uttar Pradesh is viewed as a landmark judgment in the field of the in the field of the validity of the intercaste marriages. This landmark judgment has clarified that the Hindu Marriage Act does not prohibit intercaste marriage, and it has made it clear that major women marrying outside their caste is not wrong or prohibited by law. That's all about my presentation. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.